Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I want to talk about a few things. Firstly, the game we played against Hannover. A couple of things I want to go and talk about the game against Hannover, which we won 4-1. And also talk about Leeds United's transfers and rumours and stuff and what's been going on. So when we won against Hannover 4-1, things I thought were great in that game is our pressing. I thought our pressing was absolutely excellent. I thought we were way better at pressing than what we were last season. I think pressing wise, perfect. We were pressing them really, really well, and I really enjoyed that. Players I want to give a shout out to, Gelhardt. I think Joffy deserves way more minutes this season and deserves game time in the first team this season off the bench. Of course, not a starter, you know, but off the bench deserves way more minutes and an opportunity in that first team in the championship this season off the bench. Deserves way more minutes this season, and I think he could be a massive impact this season. Based off what I've seen in pre-season, he deserves a shot this season, and I think that he didn't sell him and that he's still at the club and going to be here for this season that we know of. I do think he's going to be used a lot more this season, which I'm excited for because I think Joffy's a really good player, and I think he has the ability to do it and show us a lot off the bench and give us in games, make that impact that's going to win us a couple of games, probably win us a couple of points. I could see it happening. Other things I want to talk about, let's talk about Joe Rothwell again, who I thought impressed. That's another player I want to talk about just quickly. Joe Rothwell impressed me a lot in that game. He impressed me yet again, and I'm like, okay, maybe Joe Rothwell, because when we first time I thought, okay, it'll be a bench option when he comes in, because, you know, at the time we had Kamara, but even if Kamara leaves, I'm like, okay, then we have to bring in a starter. But in preseason, Joe Rothwell has shown me that he can be a starter this season. Does that mean I don't want to sign a midfielder? No, I still want us to sign one more midfielder. I still think we need a midfielder and a left back. They're the two positions that we need. And now that we've finished that, we won 4-1. Good overall performance from everyone. The goal scorers were Gruev, there were Joseph with 2, and Piro scored 1. Another player quickly is Aronson. Aronson, that assist for Gruev's goal, the first goal, a no-look pass, beautiful, and I thought Aronson played well. That's another player. I think Aronson's going to have a great season, though. I already said that beforehand. I'm like, he's going to have a season this season, like he's going to have a good season. Now into the news that we heard today. We had a 4 million bid rejected by FC Con for Dejan Lubicic, something like that. The 26-year-old box-to-box midfielder is out of contract in 2025 as well, which is why we're trying to get him. The 4 million that we tried to give him, that tried to give Cohen to get him, it was rejected, but it looks like we are going to go in for him again. We're actually going to go in for him again, and if you want to know how he plays, we'll go through a couple of things. Let's start off with about positions. Defensive midfielder is his main position, which he's played 141 games as a DM, scoring 12 goals and 10 assists, and you can see with that, you look at that and say, okay, he's a DM, perfect in our situation, the perfect player that I think we needed to play next to Ampadu. That player that's going to play next to Ampadu in that double pivot if we're going to play a 2, because we did play a 4 at the back. In the preseason game, we did go to a 4 at the back against Hannover, which shows me maybe we're going to switch up formations depending on who we play. If we're either going to play the 3-back or 4-back, it looks like we're going to change it up depending on who we're playing, which I think is good, having 2 different formations where we can, we're playing a team that's going to do this, we can do that, and then we can switch the formations around. Or maybe it's just a thing of we can switch the formations around and no team's going to know which formation we're going to play, which is a good thing as well. So 141 games at defensive mid. Right midfield, he's played 31 games, and then you have centre back 23, centre midfield 20, attacking midfield 18, and then left mid 5, and then left wing once. So most of his games are played in that DM position, and the DM position, which is probably where he's going to play for us. But he's played 31 games at right midfield, so. But we're not going to need a right midfield. I better say if we're unlucky with so many injuries, then maybe he can play there. But he's going to be our DM. Let's talk about his career. Let's just talk about his time at Köln in the Bundesliga. He's played 3 seasons for them in the Bundesliga, starting in 21-22, where he played 30 games, scoring 3 goals, 1 assist. He then played in the 22-23, of course, 27 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. And then last season, the 23-24 season, 0 goals, but 2 assists, playing 26 games. So looking at here, he's played 26 games, 27 games, and then 30 games in his last 3 seasons at Köln. And I can expect him to, you know, play a role if we do sign him. And it looks like he's a player that we're really looking at to sign. Which I want to know in the comment section down below, would you be happy with him? I think I would be. I'm not going to say I know a lot about him and know what he does and what he'll bring to the team, because I don't. But if you guys want to let me know in the comment section down below what you think he'll bring to the team. And yeah, so let me know and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.